with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, beautiful job by Leslie Bennett. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the home of the world's largest covered wagon in Lincoln, Illinois, Logan County Fairground. Race fans, are you ready? Castrol Flow Night in America, presented by Kubota, ready to go.
Thank you. Very well done on opening ceremonies as we get set for now the first of 3 Castrol FloRacing Night in America Super Late Model Heats presented by Kubota. This is heat race number 1. This is Integra Shocks and Springs Heat 1, and on the pole, it'll be Brandon Shepard, 4-time World of Outlaws champion and current series points leader in the V5 out of New Berlin, Illinois, and to his outside the 58 of Garrett Alberson out of Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Row number 2 on the inside from Lincoln, Illinois. It's going to be Miles Moose in the 84, and on his outside out of Lincolnton, North Carolina, the 93 is Carson Ferguson.
Moving back to row 3, Jake Little out of Springfield, Illinois, in the 38J, and the 33H of Robin Huffman out of Midland City, Illinois, and on the back row, all by his lonesome, Brendan Smith out of Dade City, Florida, the 17S. 7 cars, 8 laps. All cars will transfer to tonight's 50-lap main event, but they are fighting for starting spots, and of course, the winner of this one, DJ, will be on the pole for tonight's $20,000 to win main event.
I got a feeling I know what the answer to this question is going to be, but Lincoln Speedway, how many fans want to see Brandon Shepard get the win in this one?
How about Miles Moose inside of row number 2? There's a lot there. How could this be the night that Alberson
It
gets
could be the night Alberson, he might get his biggest career win. We're about to find out. Green flag going to wave off corner number 4, and we are underway with Castrol FloRacing Night in America at Lincoln.
Shepard shoots to the lead. They go 3 wide for the lead briefly. Shepard, your leader, out of 2 down the back straightaway. Now Miles Moose to the inside of Garrett Alberson. That's the battle for second.
They go side by side, but only momentarily as Alberson washes up the racetrack. That'll allow Moose to grab the second spot in pursuit of your race leader, Brandon Shepard. Top 3 cars have put a little bit of a distance between themselves in the battle for 4th spot. Jake Little has position 4, and Carson Ferguson trying to take it away. Little got way sideways down there in 3 and 4.
Brandon Shepard, a 2-time winner in series history. He was the champion a couple of years ago, and right now he leads the way in Integra Shocks and Springs heat race number 1 as they work off of turn number 4.
Indeed he does, as here comes Garrett Alberson now, as it looks like he's out in the field picking melons, going in for that second spot, trying to pick up a position on the 84 of Miles Moose. But Ben, this happens 1 full second behind your leader, Brandon Shepard, 4 down, 4 to go.
Alberson 3rd, Jake Little in 4th, Carson Ferguson back in 5th, and it's Huffman and Smith rounding out your field as they'll work down the front straightaway. Down back straightaway into 3 and 4. They'll come around and complete another lap. It's been all Brandon Shepard all the time so far. Good battle for second, though.
Yeah, 1.1 seconds back is that battle for second on your screen. Miles Moose has it. Garrett Alberson trying to take it away. And different lines being run by your top 3. The 2nd and 3rd place cars, they were on the bottom in 3 and 4. Now everybody goes up top in 1 and 2. Coming around this time, Ben to the white flag. Final time around for Brandon Shepard.
One more time around Lincoln Speedway and Integra Shocks and Springs heat race number 1, and Shepard has driven away from him. Moves in 2nd, Alberson in 3rd. DJ final time down the backstretch.
He's going to head into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. The winner of Integra Shocks and Springs Heat 1 is going to be Brandon Shepard. 2nd goes to Miles Moose. 3rd, Garrett Alberson. Jake Little 4th. Carson Ferguson 5th. Robin Huffman 6th. And Brendan Smith rounds out the field in 7th.
So picking up the win in Integra Shocks and Springs Heat Race 1 out of New Berlin, Illinois, Brandon Shepard, the Shepard Riggs Racing, Longhorn Factory, Dude Wipes, Bill Stein, Coleman Farms Racing, Riggs Drilling Solutions, I-Beam Sliding Doors, Valvoline, UNOH, and Mesilla Valley Transportation, all with American Racing, all sponsors on that Clements powered Longhorn. He'll go after his 6th win of the year here tonight, the 2022 Series Champion. And as he heads down to the scales, we're going to go ahead and tell you who's going to be in K1 Race Gear Heat 2.
Yeah, the lineup's going to look like this for K1 Race Gear Heat 2. It's going to be Bloomington, Illinois. Jason Fager on the pole in the 25 on his outside. Out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, the 18D, Big Perm, Dalton Wilson.
Inside of road 2, he's been red hot here lately. Tyler Erb out of New Waverly, Texas in the 1T, and the 28 of Dennis Erb Jr. from Carpentersville, Illinois.
Your final 3 starters, Kyle Hammer in the 45 out of Clinton, Illinois. Ross Robinson out of Georgetown, Delaware in the 7. And starting shotgun on the field out of Chandler, Arizona, Ricky Thornton Jr. in the 5S. That's a team card to the guy that won Integra Shocks and Springs Heat number 1. The B5 of Brandon Shepard will send it down to Mike Norris.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. I tell you what, Brandon, next car looked great. Do you have enough to win the big $20,000 tonight?
Man, I hope so. We've had a good car for a few months here now, and can't thank everybody for sticking behind me and working their tails off. I actually didn't feel very good right there, so definitely going to tweak on this thing a little bit and hope for the best for the future.
Well, he stayed up all night to get that car ready for Ricky Thornton. It paid off. Big heat race win. We'll see how he does in the feature a little bit later.
Thank you very much, Mike, as we get set for K1 Race Gears Heat 2. And Ricky Thornton Jr.'s got his work cut out for him in this one in a race car he had never even seen before yesterday.
In a racetrack, he's only turned laps on, twice, I think, in his career? In the two previous Castrol races here.
Yes.
Once again, I want to send a big thank you out to the great folks from Grau, Chevy, Buick, and all everything they do for the racetrack, but especially for this event. Simply put, this event would not be possible if it wasn't for Grau Chevrolet.
Now, thank them so much as we get set for K1 Race Gears Heat 2. Winner of this one not only gets to talk to Mike Norris, they're going to start outside front row for the 50-lapper here tonight. And Jason Fager, race fans, he sits on the pole from up the road in Bloomington. But how about the North Carolina Traveler alongside Dalton Wilson?
Absolutely. Big Perm looking for a $20K payday here today. Tyler Erb, we mentioned earlier, 8 wins on the Summer Nationals Tour. And, well, this isn't a Summer Nationals race, but his fun tour looking to continue as they go green off corner number 4 in K1 Race Gear Heat 2.
Fager with a hole shot. Tyler Erb shoots up to second. Now Dalton Wilson battles back down the back straightaway, side by side for second. They're chasing Fager. 3 cars going for the lead through turns 3 and 4. Lap 1. Who's it going to be? It's Jason Fager.
Tyler Erb drives Dalton Wilson up the racetrack and grabs that second spot, and now he's going to try to grab the lead away from Jason Fager. It looks like a Summer Nationals battle. Going down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Fager out front, Turbo in the second spot. Third belongs to Dalton Wilson.
3-car breakaway out front. Dennis Erb Jr. trying to join the party as he sets his sights on Dalton Wilson. You see it on your screen. That's the battle for third. Wilson's got it. Erb wants it. Meanwhile, another Erb in the form of Tyler Erb trying to reel in your leader, Jason Fager, as we complete lap 3 of this 8-lap affair in K1 Race Gears Heat 2.
All the Erbs in this when Ricky Thornton Jr. moved up 2 spots early in the going to the 5th position. He's engaged in a battle for that 5th spot now with Ross Robinson well behind that lead quartet. Cross flag shown to the field. 4 down, 4 to go. It's still Fager out front. Tyler Erb second. Dalton Wilson third. Dennis Erb fourth.
And Thornton drops to the back of the pack, is just battling a tight race car. We've seen it from hot laps on, and he battles it through K1 Race Gear Heat Race number 2 as we work lap 6 out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Fager's got about 8 car lengths over Tyler Erb. Those two have had fireworks and battles for wins over the past month, and right now Fager's got a leg up with just 2 laps remaining.
Again, the winner of this heat race will start in the outside front row of tonight's 50-lap main event. The driver that finishes second in this one will roll from the 5th starting spot in tonight's feature. White flag is out, Ben. Final time around for Jason Fager.
Tyler Erb chases him around the cushion, can't get there down the back straightaway. Final time off into turns 3 and 4. Checkered flag displayed in K1 Race Gear Heat Race number 2, and it's Jason Fager taking the win.
Second spot will go to Tyler Erb. Big Perm Dalton Wilson crosses in third. Then it's Dennis Erb Jr. fourth. Ross Robinson fifth. Sixth will be Kyle Hammer, and 7th goes to Ricky Thornton Jr.
Picking up the win in car 25 out of Bloomington, Illinois, the high side hustler, Jason Fager. The Titan Industries, Rimtech Enterprises, Cheap Cars, Roster Battery, Corrosion X, Digital Copy Systems, Hoker Trucking, RLM Enterprises, Weir's Machine, and Outpace Racing Products, all sponsors on the Clements Powered Longhorn for Jason Fager, a 10-time winner this year. He'll head to Vasquez, and we're going to tell you who's going to be in Buzzy Racing Heat Race number 3.
Starting lineup looks like this. Your pole sitter out of Oakwood, Illinois is going to be the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce, in the 32. And on his outside, fellow Land of Lincoln native in the 99 JR, that'll be Frank Heckenes Jr. He's from Frankfurt.
Inside of row 2, it's Spencer Hughes out of Causeyville, Mississippi in the JCM Motorsports 19M. And to his outside, the 51 out of Sutter, California, the open wheel ace, it's Logan Seavey.
Third row back on the inside out of Bunbury, Western Australia, Kai Blight in the Steve Lantley 33, and on his outside, current Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series Rookie of the Year leader out of Jupiter, Florida, the 6 is Clay Harris.
And your final starters will be Springfield, Illinois' Bob Seidner in the 15B, and the 18B of Shannon Babb out of Moweaqua, Illinois. And Shannon Babb will not make the call, down to Mike Norris with the winner of Heat 2.
Jason, you've been so close to some big paying races here in 2024. What would it mean, 20 grand here tonight at Lincoln?
Oh, that'd be awesome. You know, we've got a lot of wins here, but most of them all been Hell Tour or Mars, stuff like that. So obviously Sheppy and Bobby know their way around here as good as anybody. So I'm sure they're going to be tough, but the car's been running really well, and hopefully we can get it done tonight.
Guys, you got oh so close at Fairbury for the 30,000 with the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. Is tonight Jason Fager's night for a 20 grand payday?
Well, we're about to find out. We're also going to find out who starts on the inside of row 2 of tonight's main event. This is Buzzy Racing Products Heat 3. 8 laps is the distance. Everybody goes to the A main. Bobby Pierce is on the pole. Frank Heckenes Jr. on the outside is yet another heat race with drivers from Illinois bringing them to the green next time around.
Well, Shannon Babb does make it out. He was a late arrival. He'll start 8th on the grid. We'll keep an eye on the 18B, who had trouble in Sunoco Racefield's qualifying. The water truck's also going to tag the back of the pack, it appears, as he'll now duck off into turn 1.
Not going to be as fast as Shannon Babb, the water truck. I got money on that.
That's fair. Well, lights are down, DJ. Bobby Pierce, Frank Heckenes Jr. This is Buzzy Racing Products Heat 3. Green flags out. We're underway.
Bobby Pierce gets a good hole shot off into turns 1 and 2. Frank Heckenes Jr. with a good qualifying effort. Going to try to diamond off the corner. Then Spencer Hughes in 3rd. Logan Seavey 4th. They're going to stay that way through turns 3 and 4. At the end of lap number 1, Seavey slides up the racetrack a little bit. That's going to open up the door for the 33 of Kai Blight.
Bobby Pierce, last year's Castrol FloRacing Night in America champion, the winningest driver in the history of the series with 5 wins, trying to get number 6 here tonight as he works the cushion off of turn number 4. 2 laps on the board. It's a 2-car breakaway out front. Heckenes, one of the last cars in the pit area tonight. He's got a lot of speed in the 99 Junior, but he can't find a way around the 32 so far.
Yeah, those 2 cars, as you mentioned, have pulled away just a little bit from 3rd place Spencer Hughes. They have about a 1-second cushion over Spence. As you take a look back on that gaggle of cars, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, all right there on your screen. Shannon Babb, you see popping in and out of your screen, trying to work his way up from the back of the field. And man, Logan Seavey got way high, jumped the cushion down in 3 and 4 that time, Ben.
Well, right now, the racetrack at the bottom of it's slimy, so you got to go around the top. I think that slime will burn off as the night goes along, but that cushion's already treacherous, but not if your name's Bobby Pierce, as he is trucking out in front. 5 down, 3 to go, and his lead is growing. Last time by, it was 1.1 seconds.
I had a very wise and very accomplished dirt late model driver tell me one time a few years back that, you know, when the track does that, whenever it keeps the groove, keeps pushing up in the heat races, and let's be honest, the heats are so, that usually means it's going to be an absolutely outstanding wide feature. As coming off corner number 4, Bobby Pierce closes in on Bob Seidner. White flags out. Final time around for the Oakwood, Illinois native.
Bobby Pierce with a 1.3 second advantage down the back straightaway. He'll race off into turns 3 and 4. The winner of Heat Race 3 will start 3rd tonight, and the winner of the Buzzy Racing Products Heat 3 will be Bobby Pierce.
Second will go to Frank Heckenes Jr. 3rd is Spencer Hughes. 4th, Logan Seavey gets way high off the corner. He'll hang on ahead of Kai Blight in 5th, Clay Harris 6th, Shannon Babb 7th, and Bob Seidner credited with 8th. So 3rd spot goes to Spencer Hughes, 2nd to Frank Heckenes Jr., and there's the winner of Buzzy Racing Products Heat Race number 3 out of Oakwood, Illinois, in the Low Voltage Solutions, Rio Grande Waste Services, Hoker Trucking, Mesilla Valley Transportation, Toyota of Danville, Carnegie Towing, sponsored Longhorn number 32. How about it for the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce? Pierce is going to make his way into the scale and tech area, and as long as he clears, Jonathan Clayton down there checking the car, and he's going to make his way over to our very own Mike Norris, who will grab an interview with the winner of Buzzy Racing Products E3, Bobby Pierce.
Yeah, we'll let him get unstrapped here. $10,000 winner at Hamilton, 15 at Superior, Ogilvy $50,000, and of course the World of Outlaws go for $50,000. How does a firecracker on this July 4th weekend, Bobby? I tell you what, you come in here and you look absolutely fantastic. Congratulations on a big heat race win.
Yeah, thank you. It was pretty good. It feels really nice to finally qualify good here. Last couple years at this race and other races here, I just haven't been that great qualifying, and had a good qualifying lap finally. Car feels better, and yeah, you know, the racetrack getting pretty slick there on the top and kind of had to start moving around, but I think it's going to be a really good feature here. We'll see what we got. I guess we're starting third, and Brandon and Fager look pretty good. We'll see what we got for them.
Should be fun. 3 Illinois boys up front. How about it for the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce?
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Well, they're going to roll the inside of this racetrack just a little bit as the first modified heat is making its way to the staging lane. We're going to step aside and once again thank some of our fine marketing partners. Whether you're here on the grounds or you're watching at home, don't go anywhere. Modified heat races are coming up next. We are here at Lincoln Speedway for Castrol FloRacing Night in America, presented by Grouse Chevrolet.